Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2020 Nielsen Report. Limitations apply.
Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'd like to spend a few minutes every morning providing you with information about job hunting so it doesn't have to be as hard or difficult or painful or even take as long as it does. I try to help you develop the skills needed to find the job, which are different but complement the skills needed to do one. And on this show, I'm going to ask you I'm going to repeat that word, not to ask people for recommendations on LinkedIn who don't know you. You know, as I tell in a story here, I'm reached out to all the time by people from all over the world. And if someone sees a recommendation from me, from someone who's in Pakistan or India or Dubai or Britain, how am I supposed to know about your work? Really? How am I supposed to know about your work? And what's the impact on you when someone looks at my recommendation and goes, okay, this is a BS recommendation. I wonder how many more are here. So I've got a lot of information about using LinkedIn well at JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com. After you listen to this show, come over to the site and join. You can ask me questions. Point blank, ask me questions through the site or get discounts for full-out coaching from me. And, of course, I've got great content that's going to help you find work more quickly. Information about writing resumes, LinkedIn, networking, answering tough interview questions, negotiating. A lot of stuff, a lot of the minutiae about job hunting that's unique to every individual. So again, come on over to JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy today's show. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff organizations for 40 plus years now. This is a tip for you about using LinkedIn well and not being foolish with how you promote yourself on LinkedIn. Now, I want you to understand, I'm a big believer in recommendations. You know, it is considered social proof of your competency and your excellence at what you do. However, there's one offensive thing that people do with recommendations. And I'll use myself as an example. I get emails from people all the time who I have no basis of judging, asking for recommendations. And I won't do it. Why? Because I don't want to game the LinkedIn system and cause it to have problems by writing recommendations for people who in no way, shape, or form I have any way of judging. I'll give you an example. Last week, I returned from vacation, and there was a request for a recommendation from someone in Dubai for me. I get them from India all the time. I get them in the UK. I get them from people all over the world. Now, when you stop and think, I'm a U.S. guy. How do I judge your work? How do I have any way of judging how good you are at what you do? What am I going to do? Say, you're a nice guy? What does that do for you? You know, you're a woman who I respect tremendously. I've never spoken to you, never exchanged a message with you. And you want me to write a recommendation? Does that make a lot of sense? And people looking at recommendations can spot the baloney because the personalized real recommendations are exactly that. They're personalized. They can talk in detail about you and your competence and your excellence. I'm talking about testimonials here. I'm not talking about the little check boxes here. I won't even respond on the recommendations for someone I don't know because it's a lie. I don't want to lie to help someone get work. So this is Jeff Altman. My advice very simply is only send out recommendations, requests for recommendations and testimonials to people that you actually know. Everyone from that point on, if you send it to someone you don't know, knows that you're a BS artist. And that's the last thing in the world you want to have done. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. click the like button, forward it to someone, and do something that lets people know this is worthwhile for you. In addition, I've got a lot of videos on YouTube. The Big Game Hunter TV, all one word, is my channel. The Big Game Hunter TV. Watch my videos, learn from them. I think you'll find great content there. I also want to encourage you to come over to my website, which is jeffaltman.com. You can watch all my videos there, but you can also sign up for a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, which is published weekly with advice for job hunters good anywhere in the world. It's a $499 value. Also, read previous articles from the e-zine, watch my videos, listen to podcasts on my 2 radio shows. One is called Job Search Radio. That comes out on webtalkradio.net. And the other one is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. That's on Blog Talk Radio. Both are available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, Player FM, the BlackBerry Store, and other podcast networks around the world. Now, while you're at my website, you can search positions I'm recruiting for, post your resume to more than 50 sites for mine, find out about my coaching program. There's a lot of good content at jeffaltman.com, so come over to the website and go explore it. A few final things, if I may. First of all, if you have a question about some element of job search, contact me through liveperson.com. I'm a job search and career expert there. I'd love to help you. Next, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. My page there is linkedin.com/in/the Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you're in a country known for scams or spam. And finally, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.
Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2020 Nielsen Report. Limitations apply.
When you're ready to ride Metro, we want you to know we're ready for you. Here are just a few of the people at Metro to tell you how we're doing our part to keep riders safe.
We're cleaning like never before with hospital-grade cleaning.
You'll find hand sanitizer stations all over the Metro.
No mask, no Metro. Need one? We have a few extras.
At Metro, we're doing our part to keep the D.C. area moving. Find out more at WMATA.com/doingourpart.